Springfield traffic, Cherokee 4652 Romeo, departing runway 23, Springfield. Don't hear anybody messing around, saying that they're coming in.
Been watching, I don't see anybody flying, so.
All right, we're alive over there. Everything's looking green. 40, 50, 60. Come on. Climbing out at 85.
Plane to be in the numbers are 15. We'll be extending it downwind to the 2 landing traffic. And Jerry, you can go ahead if you want. No, you go. All right. Just going to take it out a little north of the. Yeah, me too.
And don't forget fuel pump off as well. You may have already grabbed that. That's the other thing that's on the cruise checklist.
Traffic, Cessna left base 15.
I was reading too some. Wow, that's something else.
We could try
awesome.
to. Yeah. What's that? This?
Yeah. I don't know if they've ever really been
up on top
above the clouds before.
Yeah. So this is this is actually a really good training experience. So you see how there's basically no horizon here?
Right.
This is not good for maneuvers. So we'll start to make our turn to the left. You see where it's cleared over there on the other side of the fog? We'll just kind of do some clearing turns here.
I know I need to get some other glasses to go over the top of these so I can.
Yeah, I was
sunglasses.
I was thinking foggle wise. Yeah, those.
Oh, I've got those.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've got a pair of foggles in here. They don't go over eyeglasses though, which is kind of hard.
I think mine will. Mine are pretty
big. Yeah. I think these are.
Or you've got a hood or something you can use.
Hoods are the other ones. So I made these. These aren't the ones I made, but I made ones that were similar to this, and those worked okay for what we need to do.
This is awesome. This is like you're on a ski slope.
All right. This is a different whole deal. Most people. So the kind of hard thing with this is that if Envision just as coach or totally VFR, but like think about it, if you had to fly like 500 miles and you couldn't see anything like this, you're just kind of shit out of luck. Where in this airplane, you're like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, and you got to really rely on those instruments too.
Yeah, but let's try to work our way away from the clouds.
Okay.
So we have some horizon to work with for you. That'll make it a little bit easier. So the biggest thing is that you're watching. You can't. Yes, there's stuff in here to watch, but it's 98% out here. Because if you watch the pitch, you can catch it like that. And because if you can catch,
but if you're catching it, what are you catching it and then reacting with?
So you're adjusting with. It's a combination of pitch and a little bit of aileron roll and a little power. So usually you can just add the power and kind of forget about it.
Because the power will bring your nose back up again.
Not necessarily. The power is to help more with the airspeed. Is that if you want to watch the pitch. Okay, so here we are. We about trimmed off straight and level?
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Okay, so let's roll into a steep turn to the left. And I want you to just look outside. Yeah, this will be fine. So start rolling. So watch the nose. I don't care about anything inside. So you see the nose rolling. Keep rolling in. You see how that nose wants to go down? So you can change your angle a little bit as needed. Keep coming over to 45. We're still not there. Oop, we're still a little slow, but that's okay. I want you to watch the nose. So we are climbing a little bit, but you see as we're only at 30 degrees of bank.
Right.
bring in a little bit more bank, that nose drops a little bit, and then we can pull back. But the nose is up above the horizon.
Right.
And see how the nose is now dropped a little bit? Watching there? Add a little less bank, and then you can bring the nose up. Because you can vary your bank. It's not necessary. Because if you see how we're still going at 45?
Yep.
You can change that bank a little bit. You're given plus or minus 5 degrees. So you're like, okay, well, I'm at 45, I'm locked in, and I'm turning.
Right.
And see how that we're climbing a little bit? Oh, I can use a little bit of extra bank to bleed that off. Let's,
Right.
Let's go the other way. We'll go back around this way. So watching the nose. Okay, watching the nose. I'm going to take my hands off. So watch that. See how that nose dipped down? So a little less bank, and then, so bring back some more pitch, bring in the bank back in. Yep. There you go, back to your 45. You see how that changing that pitch? This is what we're after. Look at this. Look at our speeds and stuff. We're just a little shallow, but you see what, looking outside is where you learn how to fly this maneuver. If you try to look inside, I mean, I can do it inside, but that's because I've practiced it. In instrument training, you learn how to do it inside. You see how that, we're just still a little too shallow, but that's okay. But you're getting the concept of, you're seeing how that's changing. Like,
Yeah, because you're just relaxing your turn a little bit to keep that bank.
Well, so you'll see it as, I don't know if you saw when I flew, my bank was kind of doing this, it was kind of varying, just micro degrees.
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
Yeah, because you're all watching this horizon. It's just, you can pull it back to power just a little bit. We're up close to the red line. But you're getting the concept of what we're after there.
Right. Yeah.
There you go, we can just kind of roll out.
Yeah, because I can see how, like what you were saying, how you could get into that freaking spiral.
Well, you saw like how we were, like those first couple, you had it over to 45 and the nose dropped down, and you just started pulling back.
That's the worst thing you could do.
So that's where they give you that bank adjustment, where you can adjust your bank here just a little bit. I mean, so what if you go from, you got 45, and so like evidently as long as you don't go like way inside of 30, I mean, we're just talking 5 degrees of bank, because as you bring out 5 degrees of bank, it's going to exponentially unload the wing, allow you to bring that nose up just a little bit, and then you can kind of bring in that back to that 45. Because like, and where you see that's even more is when you're doing them at like 55 degrees.
Springfield traffic, Cherokee 4652 Romeo is downwind runway 23 Springfield.
Yeah, there we go. So you got to get some power back in.
Traffic, Skyhawk, cap 4424, 5 miles to the north, inbound, be left traffic, runway 13, Bennington.
Guys really like to say tree instead of 3, don't they? I don't get that.
I don't know. Some people like to have a little variation in their day. Not like you can curse and swear.
Bennington traffic, correction, smoke on the ground indicates,
a little squirrely right there.
Right traffic, runway.
Yeah.
Didn't notice that on the way up through, too. It was a little...
Keep you on your toes. How's our speed doing?
A little slow.
Yeah. So do we need more power or pitch? What's up? What's our plan of attack here?
Well, I'm getting ready to turn. Springfield traffic, Cherokee 52 Romeo, turning base 23.
There we go.
Springfield traffic, Cherokee 52 Romeo, turning final 23 Springfield.
Traffic 99 on a 10 mile final 19.
Just look high, low, or just right?
It looks pretty good.
Okay.
I'm good. Fast. A little high.
Just a skosh, but we still got a bunch of power in, so.
Right.
Biggest thing is just keep flying the airplane. Keep flying it, keep flying it. Keep flying it, keep flying it.
That was a little bit.
That's okay. It was a little flat.
Yeah.
That's okay. We kind of ended up with just like we're just descending just like this.
Right. You don't want to be doing.
Right, Jeremy, we'll be exiting that Alpha to the ramp.
You saw how being that kind of setting up, how that set up on that last one?
Right.
And it was my bad. I was like, well, try to roll wings level here, and then we kind of overshot. That was my bad. That's on me.
Yeah, but I've got a.
But you know what I'm saying is that even no matter how quick you roll the wings level, how short your base is, and maybe we got to just move your pattern out just a little bit to give you a little bit more. You can let them know we're clear all runways.
Springfield traffic. Cherokee 52 Romeo clear of all runways. Springfield.
Is that with that you might need to just move your pattern out a little bit to give you a little bit more room.
Well,
because like we all love to be like, let's call it fighter pilot or like cool and keep it, or like probably it's more like aircraft carrier pilot. You know, keep it nice and tight and cool and close. But that's not what I'm saying that you're feeling, but you know what I mean is the tendencies to kind of come in close, and then it doesn't give you much time.
I would rather be further out, I
yeah,
think.
so maybe we got to just move ourselves out just a little bit, give you a little bit more time on that base to try to get you so you're not quite as rushed. Because so you turn base, wings level, then you want to bring flaps on.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, and it could be also, too, that, you know, what if there was some heavier winds coming in that way? You need to make that pattern wider anyway.
A little bit wider pattern lets you kind of have a little bit more playroom.